Robert, congratulations, a Champions League semi-finalist again. You knew this would be a battle. How pleased are you to get the job done?
Yeah, from one side we are very happy that we're playing the semi-final, but when we're looking back for the game today, we know that it wasn't perfectly a game for us, but in the end I think we can take something good for the future, learn something from this game, that it's Champions League, you have to be always ready for 100%. But in the end, okay, we did this and we're playing now in semi-final, so we're looking forward, and I hope so that both semi-final we're going to play like we know and we want, and in the end that we can play our best football.
How much of that was down to being 4-0 up from the first? Like, how difficult is it to manage a scoreline like that?
Yeah, we saw today that it's not so easy because, from one side, I think that for us as a team, you have so many young players that will be also the good lessons, that Champions League is always Champions League. You have to be always ready. You cannot play for 95%. And I think we did a lot of mistakes in the first half on the pitch, and because of this also that Dortmund could create the new situation and push us in forward as well. But in the end, okay, we did this. So now I think sometimes it's better if this kind of game happen now than later, because later for sure we don't have space for this kind of mistake.
You've lived many experiences in football. How energised are you as part of this Barcelona team? You mentioned the young players that you're in there playing with. Just what is it doing for you and the form that you're producing just now?
Well, if you have spent so many time with these young players, and not only on the pitch but off the pitch as well, that I have to say that they give me some kind of like teenager energy, something that I miss since years probably, and I enjoy a lot. I learn a lot from them as well, and of course I try to help them. I know that it's different generation with this different mind, but in the end we want to go in one direction and we want to win the titles together. So I'm very happy and I'm really enjoying.
Does the squad have the capability to win the Champions League? You know exactly what it takes?
Yeah, but first we have to play in semi-final and beat our opponent, and then we can think about the final.
Frankie, congratulations into the semi-finals. That was a great game for the neutral. How was it to play in?
Not a great game from our side, but luckily we are through to the semis.
What was the most crucial thing as far as managing that game is concerned? There was calmness, there was no panic, even after conceding the very early goals in each half.
No, there's no panic because we are confident in our abilities and we know we have a great team, but I think tonight was not good enough from our side. We are relieved to get through to the semis, but we should perform better.
What about yourself in your own form? You had some injury issues last season, but do you feel that you're up there now, you're producing some of your best form?
I feel good at the moment. I have no troubles physically or with the ankle anymore, so I feel great.
And what is it like to be part of this squad? You're one of the more experienced players. It's such a youthful squad, isn't it? What is it like playing it, and how big is the belief that you can go all the way in this tournament?
No, we have to go step by step. We are far. We are still in every competition. We are competing for the title, so that's a good thing. But it's still a long way to go, and I think we should know that, and we should keep continuing working like we've done whole season, and hopefully then we can win some titles.
What is it that Hansi Flick has brought to the squad? Because some of the players, they seem to be playing with a freedom, without the pressure on their shoulders that comes with a Barcelona shirt.
Yeah, I think we're just in a great moment. We also have a lot of talented players in the squad. This always helps. At the end, it's about the quality. But they instilled a certain mentality. Maybe we are very fit. We can keep up for 90 minutes now.
Well, Karim, I imagine you're very disappointed, but how would you sum up Dortmund's performance tonight?
Yeah, first of all, I think it was a great game from us. With those fans, it's easy to play. We played a great game, I think, and at the end, unfortunately, we get an own goal. But 3 goals against Barcelona, and to win against them is, I think, a good thing. The first game broke our neck, so it was difficult to come back. But we know everything is possible, so we tried. But at the end, it was not enough. And yes, but still was nice to play.
You mentioned the own goal. It sort of halted the momentum, didn't it? Because up until that point, you feel you were actually playing the tactics reasonably well against their high back line.
Yeah, I think the tactics were really good today, but I think as a team we fight, we tried, and this is what everybody saw, and this is what you have to take to the another games on Sunday. So yes, from now on it's full focus on Bundesliga.
Yeah, and obviously qualifying for this competition once again for next season.
Of course, every game in the Bundesliga is now an end match for us, so we have to keep on, and every game we have to play like today, and I think if we do that, we win every game.
And while it was disappointing, the overall result, it was a great night for your teammate Girassi, a hat-trick against Barcelona, player of the match for him as well. It's almost unfair to be on the losing team when you score a hat-trick.
Yeah, it's sometimes it's like this, but at the end, as a team, we played good. He had a great game, so it's unfortunate for us all, and we are sad, but we have to keep on going on Sunday.
Pascal, commiserations on the overall result of the tie. It was an almighty effort from the Dortmund team, though. How do you sum up your emotions just now?
Yeah, we knew we had a tough result from the away game, but I think we came here full of hope because we know in this stadium is everything possible. We knew we need an early goal and we need to fight and play forward, be brave. And I think we did all of that. We had momentums, we had a couple of sides like always against that high line. But I think we played really well. And yeah, the own goal was a little bit unfortunate, killed a little bit the momentum, but we still kept going, scored the third one. And yeah, in the end, we had a couple half chances to score the fourth one. We believed until the last second. The stadium did. You felt the fans did. In the end, we out because of the game away. But it was a good performance today.
Talk us through the penalty incident. You mentioned there that you wanted to get the early goal, and you were obviously key to winning that.
Yes, I tried to get in front of him. I know he's going down. I tried to put my body between the ball and the keeper, and I think I did. You never know if you're offside with them, but I wasn't, so I knew straight away it will be a penalty.
What were the conversations that were had amongst the players after the first leg heading into this tie?
Yeah, we knew we didn't play well there. We played poor. We conceded too many goals probably, but from when we watch it back, quite simple mistakes, quite stuff we can, we don't need to concede, and on that level you get punished, and we need to do that much better, much braver, help each other more, but also attack their high line, not always with the first wave, maybe with the second wave when they stop, and we did all that, but yeah, it was not enough today, but today was a good game.